And now we're going to work on comparing and ordering numbers. First, we're going to start with comparing and ordering whole numbers, and we're just going to do like comparing two numbers at a time. So the steps that you need to do, it's very easy to do this. You need to use your place value chart. So we need to be learning how to make the place value chart and exactly how it needs to work. So you need to be able to eventually draw your own instead of just using the one that we made together. Anyway, using our place value chart, let's compare the numbers 1,517,402 and 1,509,800. So the first thing that we need to do, and it's laid out for us very nice and neat in these notes, is to draw our place value chart. Line up the numbers in the chart, so we need to make sure we have each digit in the right place so that we've got the right value. Then we start comparing the value of the digits from left to right. Very simple. So we start all the way over here at the highest point of our number, and we look at them. So notice how they've circled this number, this place value right here. Both numbers have 1 million, so far these two numbers are exactly the same. So we're going to go to the place value that's just to the right, which is our 100,000s, okay? They've circled this place value in both numbers. They both contain 500,000, so we still have the same value as far as we know in both numbers. So we're going to go to our next place value to the right, which is our 10,000s. When we look at the digits in the 10,000s place, we can see that 1,000 is greater than 0 10,000s. So the top number is greater in this case, and we can stop comparing our numbers at this point. The difference in the between the two numbers in this particular place value is what tells us which number is larger and which number is smaller. So our 1,517,402 is going to be our larger number. And we want to signify that or state that in a number sentence using our inequality symbols. So that's using greater than, less than, or the equal sign. So there's two ways to do that, with the symbol as well as with the words, and that proves. Or we can write them the other way. This is just flipping our two numbers. So now instead of 1,517,402 being on the left side of our symbol, we're going to put it on the right-hand side. Therefore, the symbol is going to need to change, and it actually changes the sentence that we have less than instead of greater than, depending on how we write those numbers. To compare more than one number at a time, it's the exact same thing as comparing two numbers at a time. We just have more numbers. So we're going to compare three numbers here. We still have our 1,517,402, our 1,508,110, and then 1,509,800. We're going to see which one's the largest and then compare them and order them either least to greatest or greatest to least, depending on what our problem set situation tells us. So again, we need to be able to draw our place value chart. So we need to work on memorizing and really learning where our place values are in a number so that we can draw our chart. Then we line the numbers up in the chart again. Then we start comparing the value of the digits from left to right, exactly the same as what we were doing with two numbers. Then we place the order number to the outside of each row as a guide. We need to pay attention to the ordering, whether we're ordering from least to greatest or greatest to least, okay? So if we look back up here, we need to go from greatest to least, or the biggest number to the smallest. So we start comparing. Our numbers are already in our place value chart, so we're going to compare them starting from the very left-hand side of our place value chart. Looks like they are all 1 million, so we're going to go to the right, to the next place value to the right. In our 100,000s place value, every number has 500,000s. So again, we're going to have to move over to our next place value to the right. And here we can see that 1 10,000 is greater than the two 0 10,000s. So the very top number is the greatest. Then we're going to continue on to the next place value because we still have these other two numbers to put in order. And we can see that 9 thousandths is greater than 8 thousandths, so our bottom number is the second greatest number. So what I would do is what they were saying, is I would say this is number 1, this is our largest number, this is second largest, so I'd put a 2 out here, and then 3 out here on the side of my place value chart so that I've got the numbers written in order. So we should have 1,517,402 is the largest or greatest number. And then we should have 1,509,800 as our second largest number. And then we should have 1,508,110 as the smallest number. And so it's very easy to compare and order our whole numbers. All we have to do is draw our place value chart, put our numbers in the place value chart, and then start comparing place values or digits from left to right in our place value chart. Okay, now you get to practice with the next two assignments in this activity underneath this video. Please make sure that you work carefully, that you use your place value chart, that you show me your app, and draw your place value chart and show me that you know how to use the place value chart. And then you need to submit online through the assignment tools. That's the hand with the paper. That's where you turn things in as with that symbol, the assignment that's listed with the symbol of the hand with the paper. So do that by your deadline and everything will be good. Make sure that you email me if you need to, or send a discussion, or give me a call if you have any questions or have any issues.